Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful tutorial we're trying to see how to handle forms in Iris, right? So how do we handle forms in Iris? So we'll be trying to work on that. So we have our backend as app.go, it can be main.go, then you have our index file. So inside our index file we have a simple basic HTML file with some bootstrap stuff. So just start with our form. So let me paste our form so that it can faster. So this is going to be our form. So we have a container, and then we have a route called add, right? So this is the route that we'll be sending our form to. So we'll be sending our form via post to this particular route, right? So that is how it is. Then we have our username. Then inside our username we have a simple input text. Very simple. So the most important thing for the input text is the username here, right? That is the most important thing. That's why we will be storing all that you're going to be typing inside our form into this particular variable called username. And you have the same thing for our message. Everything is going to be stored inside our message. Then we'll be submitting them straight away. So let me create one to clear, another button to clear our stuff. So I'll copy this one, and let's create a clear button right above it. So this is going to be clear button. So clear, right? Something very basic to clear. I don't know whether there is any let's say clear. I don't know whether it's going to work. So we just set it as reset to reset everything. So reset. Perfect. So let's save it. Now we have our basic form here, and then we'll come back and just talk about this one later. So now let's go to our backend. So to our backend, we already have a post method, right, that send the file to add, right? So this is a route. So we have to create that route. So we already have our file being set here. Now we need to create the post file. So app.post route post. There are several methods you can work with forms, so we're choosing the simplest one. Just go with the name of the route, just add. Then I'm going to create a function. It's going to contain our context, then iris.context. Then so this is where we're going to be supplying all our forms. So we just need to create a variable to store our first name or our username. So let's put as username, and then to accept the file, to accept whatever thing that is coming from the form, let's go with context dot post value. So we have post value boolean, post value default, post value float, all of these values, right? So we're using post value, the simplest one. Then we just supply the value that you want to get. So this value is coming from here. The value is coming from our index file, which is username here, right? So I'm just going to accept that one, and repeat the same thing for the next aspect that will be working for our message. So it's going to be message, then create a variable, then context dot post value, then we're going to supply the message, right? So we are done with this. We have been able to create, we see the data coming from the form, and then put inside our values. Very nice. And the next thing we need to do is that we need to be able to show it, right? So in case you want to show that particular value, I just use a context dot view data to view that particular data. So the data we are trying to view is, we want to view the username. So let's make it our username. Then we send our variable which we created, user name, right? The simple variable we created. And also the same thing for our next variable, which is going to be our context dot view. We will supply the same thing that we have, which is message that the person typed, to our message variable. So message, it's giving us an error, but we will see how to work with it, don't worry. And the next thing we need to do is create context dot view, so which is going to supply to our particular index.html. So that has accepted it. So we are sending everything we are receiving from the form. We are storing it right into individual variables and displaying it here. So let's display it here. So this is where we're going to be displaying it. So this is going to be hello. Then to display it, we are using .username. So this .username, let's pick capital user. Then this one is capital M, right? The reason this is capital user, capital U, and the capital M is that from here it was capital U and a capital M. So this is what we are sending to our index file, right? Okay. So let's save this one. And let's save this one. So we have no details. We don't need a detail. Oh, perfect. So now we are done. And let's run it and see with the Rezla. So to run it, just go with Rezla, then the name of the app. So app.go. Is it Rizla or Rizla? Rizla. Okay, it's going to tell us an error, which is very interesting, at comma 2325, which is 23. Oh, I forgot the comma, right? So let's save it, and it's automatically going to run, right? Without I refreshing it, just like the previous one. In case we're using the previous one, I have to refresh it, but this is automatically going to detect the change and then reload it for us. So it's going to reload. So that is showing us, right? So I'll copy this URL here, and then we use it for our run. Perfect. So we have our very nice form here, which is very interesting. Very simple form. It is big though. Let's reduce it because it looks too big. So there's our interesting form. So I can just paste in whatever thing I want to put. So let's put a name like John. John, right? And then a message is like, so John is part of Avengers, something like that. Right? So you just go with submit. So that the name Hello John is here, then your message was John is part of Avengers, which is very, very interesting. So automatically cleared it, right? So that's one nice thing about it. So we can add more stuff to it. So let's go back to the previous one and add something like Jesse. So hello world, this is Iris. Something very interesting, right? It's not interesting anyway. So hello, there's nothing there, but the moment I click on submit, it's going to bring the name here and then the result here. So that's how to handle data with forms, right? So that's the simplest method. The other method is to create a struct and then pass the values into the struct and then work on it. So thank you for watching this tutorial. In case you have any question or contribution, you can just put inside the comment section so that everybody can benefit. And please don't forget to subscribe. So the basic idea is that you just start to initialize our app straight away. We create a post using post value to receive the data, then we display it back. So thank you and then stay blessed.